Now, let me change this. Is it showing up? So now we switched to the FIFINE, and once you know where which part is which, it'll make it. Chase this burning light. So FIFINE sent me this microphone for review. I'm going to check it out. It is a condenser cardioid microphone, connects to your computer via USB-C. I'm going to try it with my phone as well, and I'm going to use it with a webcam to see how they sync and everything like that. I have my overhead microphone, which is a Octava, and then if I switch to this, you'll hear the microphone that's built into the webcam. This has a low cut in it, which its predecessor didn't have. It has the ability to connect your headphones to it, so you can actually listen to your computer's sound, and you can mix and blend between the two with a knob on the front. It has a mute switch. It's made out of metal. Let's check it out. So this thing is nice and heavy, and you have a headphone volume, and then this right here is your microphone gain. And then on the other side, you have a monitor mix, so you can cut to just listening to the sound of your computer if you're using it for gaming or commentary over another video, reaction video, whatever. And then here, you'll just hear your microphone. Then you have a mute button here on the bottom. You have headphone, USB-C. This is a low cut switch. So when it's in its normal mode, it is a 70 hertz to 20 kilohertz frequency response. And once you engage that, it's going to low cut it at 150. So if you don't know, 150 and below is a lot of your chest. But also when you use a low cut, you can hopefully get rid of rumble that might be in your room, depending on factors. If you have cars driving by, if you have, neighbors that you can hear through your walls, maybe it'll help with that, as well as noise reduction. If you're, certain programs that you're using to stream, this is really good. All right, so one side's USB-C, one side is a USB-C, but you get this nifty connection in case you have a USB-A on your computer. Yeah, no XLR or anything. This is strictly for USB-C. All right, so let me see if I can hear anything first. Hello. Now, let me change this. Is it showing up? So now we switched to the FIFINE, and once you know where which part is which, it'll make it. So that's the headphones, and this is the gain. Hello. No? Hello. Ah, that's the gain. Hello. That's it. All right, let me turn the headphones up. Hello. Hi. So, hey. And all the way up. Hi. And then you can be back here, but that's probably that's gonna pick up my air conditioner. So that's too much. But let's see what that's like. Hello. Check one. That sounds pretty rich in my headphones. So, hi. Let me go to this. This is how I would probably use this. And what it would be cool for me is, because sometimes I will do Zoom calls or Google, whatever. Maybe I'm working with an artist. This will give me the ability to have a clear conversation, because I don't really think that the OBSBot microphone, especially it being that far away, is the greatest. Now, here is the low cut filter on. Again, it took off 150 and below, and that's a lot. High. But if you were talking closer, maybe, but I would probably stick to right here. I'm about, I don't know, 8 to 12 inches away from it. And that's what, I'm trying to be comfortable, not trying to be silly. So I'm going to now put it back to here. I am the Iron Man. I am the Iron Man. What the So I'm going to do the low cut again. And this is me talking, this is me talking, this is me talking about the fine amplitude. Amplitank. Pro 3. No, not Pro 3. Amplitank 3. And here we go. Low cut filter. Hey. So now you see that? Alright, now I'm going to put it back on and you'll hear it big time. You should be able to hear that anyway. So that is what's cool about that. So now I would like to test it on some other stuff. So I'm going to see if this will work with my phone. And if it does, we're going to see how it handles drums. Why not? All right, so now I'm unplugging it from the computer. Let's see what happens here. Hello. Oh, it works. All right, so if you have Blackmagic app, which you should, because I think it's free, choose your audio source as the FIFINE microphone, and then if you want to be able to listen to it back, you want the audio output as the FIFINE microphone, and you can turn your audio monitor on, so you'll be able to do so. And then while you're recording, so you don't hear it twice, I think, we'll see. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. You should see your FIFINE right there. Boom. Hi, that's a pretty good level. Yeah. Yeah, keep it safe right there. You don't need to have it crazy loud, you know what I'm saying? But since you can see this, let's do that. Hi. 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 Check. So that's the gain all the way up. I would probably keep it around here. That way! That way! You can get louder like that. And we're recording, baby. We're recording. And yeah. So that tells me that I can go record myself playing drums and show you guys how sloppy I've gotten on the drums since I haven't played in a few months. All right, so the microphone is about 12 feet away from the drum kit, and the gain is on a quarter of the way up because drums are way louder than the human voice. Hi, Mom. A totally dry performance in the control room, which is a dry room. All right. So overall, I have to say that this microphone performs very well, especially when you consider the price. You're getting a solid metal microphone that you can take it off of the stand and put it on a boom arm if you want. It definitely punches above its pay grade. I was able to use it on drums and it didn't break up. Um, and I could use it for singing and playing the guitar if I wanted to go live or something like that. Totally can handle that. I love the fact that I can connect it to a phone or a computer or an iPad, anything that has USB-C really, and it's going to perform. It just already knows what it is on Mac. Boom, FIFINE shows up. The monitoring section is great. The fact that I can blend it is awesome. The low cut is nice to have. And the fact that it already comes on a stand is great as well. So I really, the only thing I can say is if you're in a noisy environment, then this kind of microphone, not this particular, but this kind, a condenser microphone, might not be the right fit for you, especially if you have like a lot of people that live in your house, roommates, whatever, or if you live on a busy street where there's vehicles and planes flying overhead all the time, like in the city. Then this might not be for you because a condenser microphone will pick up a lot of stuff. They're more sensitive to sound than, say, a dynamic microphone would be. The trade-off of that is with a dynamic microphone, you have to maintain your distance pretty consistently. You want to be 6 inches away, whereas this microphone, a condenser microphone, you can be 6 to 12 inches away. You can go off axis and pretty much still have the same tonality. You could also use this microphone in the middle of 3 people and have a conversation on the phone or whatever if you're trying to do something like that, and most likely be okay. You're not going to have a podcast sound because the distance, but they'll be able to be picked up and at a decent level. So if you just want something in a pinch, boom. Yeah, so that's my 2 cents on this. If you got something out of this, hit the like, hit the bell, subscribe, stay notified. We do a lot of guitar pedals here, some microphones, different pieces of hardware for pro audio, and yeah, just a lot of guitar effects and stuff like that. So I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.